What we know about Mars so far. Mars has long been a source of fascination for people around the world. It's no wonder that we've sent several spacecraft to explore the planet and find out more about it. In recent years, we've made significant advancements in our understanding of Mars, with new discoveries and revelations coming to light. From the composition of the Martian atmosphere to the possibility of life on the planet, our knowledge of Mars is constantly evolving. In this video, we'll take a look at some of the latest discoveries and explore what we know about Mars so far. Whether you're a space enthusiast or just curious about the red planet, watch on to learn more about our fascinating neighbor in the solar system. 1. Introduction to Mars. Mars, the fourth planet from the Sun, is often referred to as the red planet due to its reddish appearance in the night sky. It is a terrestrial planet, meaning it has a solid surface and is composed primarily of rock or metal. Mars is approximately half the size of Earth and has a thin atmosphere made up of mostly carbon dioxide. For centuries, humans have been fascinated with Mars, as it is the most similar planet to Earth in terms of size and composition. In recent years, numerous missions have been sent to Mars to study its geology, atmosphere, and potential for life. One of the most important discoveries made on Mars is the presence of water in the form of ice, which suggests the possibility of life on the planet. In addition, Mars is home to the largest volcano in the solar system, Olympus Mons, and the deepest canyon, Val Marineris. As we continue to learn more about Mars, it is clear that it has a rich history and holds many secrets waiting to be uncovered. 2. The history of Mars exploration. Mars has fascinated humans for centuries, with its reddish hue and proximity to Earth making it a prime target for exploration. In fact, our obsession with Mars can be traced back to ancient civilizations, who named the planet after the god of war due to its striking red color. But it wasn't until the 20th century that humans began to seriously explore Mars. The first successful mission to Mars was the Mariner 4 spacecraft, launched by NASA in 1964. This mission provided the first close-up images of the planet's surface and revealed that it was heavily cratered, much like our own moon. This initial exploration set the groundwork for future missions, with NASA launching a series of Mars missions throughout the 1970s and 1980s. In the 1990s, the exploration of Mars kicked into high gear, with the launch of the Mars Pathfinder mission in 1996. This mission marked the first time a rover was deployed on the planet's surface, allowing for more detailed exploration of Mars' geological features. Since then, numerous other missions have been launched to Mars, including the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter, which is currently orbiting the planet and providing high-resolution images of its surface. While the history of Mars exploration has been marked by numerous successes, there have also been a number of setbacks and failures. But despite these challenges, humans remain committed to unlocking the mysteries of the Red Planet, with plans in the works for future manned missions to Mars. 3. The physical characteristics of Mars. Mars, the fourth planet from the Sun and the second smallest planet in our solar system, is also known as the Red Planet due to its rusty red appearance. Mars has a thin atmosphere consisting mostly of carbon dioxide, with small amounts of nitrogen and argon. This atmosphere is responsible for the planet's reddish hue as well as its inability to support life as we know it on Earth. Mars has a surface area almost equivalent to the total land area of Earth, but it is a cold and barren planet, with temperatures ranging from -143 degrees Celsius at the poles to 35 degrees Celsius at the equator. Its surface is characterized by vast deserts, impact craters, and volcanoes, including the largest volcano in the solar system, Olympus Mons, which stands at a height of 22 kilometers. One of the most striking physical characteristics of Mars is its two small moons, Phobos and Deimos. These moons are thought to be asteroids that were captured by Mars' gravity and have irregular shapes. Despite its harsh conditions, Mars has been the focus of much scientific research and exploration, with several rovers and orbiters sent to study the planet's geology, atmosphere, and potential for microbial life. With more missions planned in the coming years, it is likely that we will continue to discover new and exciting things about the Red Planet. 4. The atmosphere of Mars. The atmosphere of Mars is one of the most interesting features of this planet. Though it is much thinner than Earth's atmosphere, it is still dense enough to have an impact on the planet's surface. The atmosphere of Mars is composed mostly of carbon dioxide, with small amounts of nitrogen and argon. It is also much colder than Earth's atmosphere, with temperatures averaging around -63 degrees Celsius -81 degrees Fahrenheit. One of the most important things about the atmosphere of Mars is that it does not offer much protection from the sun's harmful radiation. This is because Mars does not have a magnetic field like Earth's, which helps to shield our planet from solar radiation. As a result, the surface of Mars is bombarded with radiation from the sun, which can make it difficult for any form of life to survive there. Despite these challenges, scientists are still interested in the atmosphere of Mars and are studying it in great detail. They are particularly interested in the possibility of using the carbon dioxide in the atmosphere to create oxygen for future human missions to Mars. If successful, this could be a crucial step in making Mars a more habitable planet for humans. 5. The geological features of Mars. Mars, the fourth planet from the Sun, is an incredibly interesting planet that has been studied by scientists for many years. One of the most fascinating things about Mars is its geological features. Unlike Earth, Mars has a unique landscape that is dominated by vast deserts, towering volcanoes, and deep canyons. One of the most famous geological features on Mars is Olympus Mons, the largest volcano in the solar system. It stands at a staggering height of almost 22 kilometers, which is more than twice the height of Mount Everest. The volcano is so massive that it can be seen from space and is surrounded by a plateau that spans over 600 kilometers. Another notable feature on Mars is Val Marineris, a massive canyon system that spans almost a quarter of the planet's circumference. The canyon is over 4,000 kilometers long and 7 kilometers deep in some places. It is believed to have been formed by the planet's tectonic activity and is a testament to the geological forces that have shaped Mars over the years. Mars also has a number of smaller volcanoes, including Elysium Mons and Ascraeus Mons, which are both over 10 kilometers high. These volcanoes are much younger than Olympus Mons, which is estimated to be at least 2 billion years old. Overall, the geological features of Mars are a testament to the planet's tumultuous history and provide valuable insights into the processes that have shaped the planet over billions of years. As we continue to explore Mars and learn more about its geological features, we may uncover even more mysteries about this fascinating planet. 6. The search for water on Mars. One of the most exciting and important discoveries in the study of Mars has been the search for water. Scientists have long believed that water on Mars could be a key factor in supporting life, and the search for signs of liquid water has been a major focus of exploration missions. In 2015, NASA announced that they had discovered evidence of liquid water on Mars. Dark streaks, known as recurring slope lineae (RSL), were found on the slopes of certain craters and mountains, and it was discovered that these streaks were caused by the flow of briny water. This discovery was a huge breakthrough in the search for water on Mars, and it raised the possibility that there may be subsurface reservoirs of water on the planet. In fact, recent studies suggest that there may be enough water beneath the Martian surface to fill the planet's largest lake, Lake Superior, twice over. The discovery of water on Mars has major implications for our understanding of the planet and its potential to support life. It also raises the possibility of future manned missions to the planet, as water is a crucial resource for human survival. While there is still much to learn about Mars and its water reserves, the discovery of liquid water has opened up a whole new world of possibilities for exploration and discovery. 7. The possibility of life on Mars. The possibility of life on Mars has been a topic of discussion for decades. While it may seem far-fetched, scientists have found evidence that suggests there could be microbial life on the red planet. The search for life on Mars began in the 1960s with the Mariner missions, which were designed to photograph the Martian surface and look for signs of life. Since then, many rovers and orbiters have been sent to Mars to study the planet's geological features, atmosphere, and potential for life. One of the biggest discoveries in recent years was the confirmation of liquid water on Mars, which is essential for life as we know it. Scientists have also found organic molecules, which are the building blocks of life, in Martian soil samples. While this evidence is promising, it is important to note that there is still no definitive proof of life on Mars. Many more missions and studies will be needed to fully understand the planet's potential for supporting life. Nevertheless, the possibility of life on Mars has captured the imaginations of people around the world and continues to be a topic of great interest for scientists and the public alike. 8. Future missions to Mars. As we uncover more mysteries about Mars, the desire to explore this neighboring planet grows stronger. The next few years will see an increase in missions to Mars, with several countries and private companies planning to send spacecraft to the Red Planet. NASA's Mars 2020 mission is set to launch in July 2020, with the Perseverance rover on board. This mission aims to search for signs of ancient life on Mars, study the planet's climate and geology, and pave the way for human exploration of Mars in the future. The rover will collect samples of Martian soil and rock, which will be transported back to Earth by a future mission. The United Arab Emirates Hope Mars mission is also set to launch in July 2020. The mission will study the Martian atmosphere, weather patterns, and climate, and will provide valuable information about how Mars lost its atmosphere over time. China's Mars mission, TIANWEN-1, is set to launch in July 2020 as well. This mission includes an orbiter, lander, and rover, and aims to study the Martian surface, atmosphere, and environment. Private companies such as SpaceX and Blue Origin are also planning their own missions to Mars, with the ultimate goal of establishing a human settlement on the planet. With these missions, we can expect to gain even more insight into the mysteries of Mars, and perhaps even pave the way for future human exploration and colonization. 9. The challenges of colonizing Mars. Colonizing Mars is a topic of much debate and speculation. While it may seem like a far-off dream, scientists and researchers are already working on ways to make it a reality. However, there are a number of challenges that need to be overcome before humans can permanently inhabit the Red Planet. One of the biggest challenges is simply getting to Mars. The journey can take up to 9 months, and astronauts would need to be able to survive in a confined space for that length of time. Once on Mars, there are a number of environmental challenges to contend with, including the lack of a breathable atmosphere, extreme cold, and high levels of radiation. Another major challenge is creating a sustainable habitat on Mars. This would involve creating a closed ecosystem that could support human life, including food production, waste management, and water recycling. This would require significant advances in technology, as well as a deep understanding of the planet's geology and climate. Finally, there is the challenge of maintaining human health on Mars. Long-term exposure to low gravity can lead to a number of health problems, including muscle atrophy, bone loss, and cardiovascular issues. There is also the risk of psychological problems arising from living in a confined and isolated environment for an extended period of time. Despite these challenges, there is growing interest in colonizing Mars, and a number of private companies and space agencies are working on developing the technology and infrastructure needed to make it a reality. While we may still be years away from the first human settlers on Mars, the potential benefits of exploring and colonizing the Red Planet make it an exciting prospect for the future of space exploration. 10. Conclusion. What we hope to learn in the future. In conclusion, the study of Mars is ongoing, and we have only scratched the surface in our understanding of this fascinating planet. The information we have gathered so far has provided us with some remarkable insights, but there is still so much to learn. Future missions to Mars are already planned, and they will undoubtedly bring new discoveries and knowledge. One of the key areas of focus for future exploration will be the search for signs of life on Mars. While we have not yet found concrete evidence of life on the planet, the conditions for life may have existed in the past or may still exist in some form today. By looking for signs of microbial life, we may be able to answer one of the most profound questions in science: are we alone in the universe? Another area of interest is the potential for human exploration and settlement on Mars. While the challenges of such a mission are immense, the rewards are equally significant. A human presence on Mars could open up new possibilities for scientific research, resource exploitation, and even interplanetary commerce. In conclusion, Mars remains one of the most fascinating and enigmatic objects in our solar system. As we continue to explore and learn more about this planet, we are sure to make new discoveries that will deepen our understanding of the universe and our place within it. We hope you enjoyed our video on what we know about Mars so far. The Red Planet has been a subject of fascination for humans for centuries, and we've learned so much about it in recent years. From its geology to its atmosphere, there is still so much to discover. We look forward to seeing what new information will be uncovered in the future, as technology and scientific research continue to advance. Until then, let's keep observing and learning about our fascinating planetary neighbor, Mars.